Hello, Windham Balloons fans. Welcome back to Windham Balloons. I know that I have my video off, but I'll turn it on in a moment. I just want to say that I did a ballooning test video a couple days ago, and I'm gonna be doing some usually I guess weekly. And yeah, so today in this video we are just gonna be reviewing Rise Up, and just reviewing some other tasks. It's gonna be about an hour, I'd say. Yeah, I guess. But here we go to it. All right. And there is also 1 week left until the Rise Up Balloon Festival. I'm sorry, never mind. It's a week and a half, but 1 week left until Rise Up Balloon Festival. And we are very excited about that. Even I'm excited. And I just want to say that there's lots of pilots going to rise up. Some from Heritage Inn who's never been to rise up, like Chris Jones, who flies Sapphire Sunrise. You've seen it in the skies before. It's a Raven Aerostar, 8.5, I think. Yeah, 8.5. But I'm going to be reviewing some stuff about Rise Up. So before we get into it, there are 3 balloon companies invited to Rise Up that are flying passengers. Kiss the Sky is number 1, Sundance Balloons is number 2, and Aristocrat is number 3. Aristocrat is a pilot. It's just one pilot and one balloon, and it's a very small company because Kiss the Sky is way bigger than Aristocrat. But yeah. And just most of that type of like info for Rise Up, just saying about that. And yeah. Also, if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to Windham Balloons. I've been starting to post again. Because I remember I haven't posted since New Year's Day for the New Year's flight brunch. So yeah, I'm gonna be also on Windham Balloons. I'm gonna start making some videos, like just vlogs, just like bigger, like about 10 minutes or 8 minutes. Because usually I did like 4 minutes and 5 minutes, or just like edit or trend. But yeah. Anyways, let's get to it. Okay, I'm gonna share this. Let's close out this. I'm gonna first go to Rise Up Hot Air Balloon Festival. All right. Now it might take just like a little bit of a while to load. All right. Okay, load. There we go. Okay. Um, we are on this website, Our Collective Journey, and this is the Rise of Hot Air Balloon Festival. From May 23rd to May 26th, the Rise of Balloon Festival. On Thursday, there's a flight. If the weather's good. On Friday, there will be 2 flights. On Saturday, there will be 1 flight if the weather's good, and then we'll have our glow there. And then on Sunday, we'll maybe have a flight early in the morning. And yeah. Anyways, it's back for another uplifting year. Hot air balloon pilots from across North America are taking to the skies over Medicine Hat, Alberta to raise awareness about how we can work collectively to enhance mental wellness and rise to great heights together. So yeah, Rise Up, it has a Facebook and Instagram. They're not on X though, or what else? Oh yeah, Pinterest, but yeah, they're not on there. There has been a couple bit of the podcast still on YouTube, so like it's on CNN. No, not CNN. I don't know what kind of global news it's on though. But I'm going to go to the program. No, the events. All right, wait. Okay. All right. So Rise Up is selling rides because they announced that in November they were going to be selling rides, and there's Kiss the Sky right there because there's going to be 3 balloons, obviously Kiss the Sky, Sundance, and Aristocrat. There's a Rise Up market on May 25th where you can It's in downtown Medicine Hat on Saturday. And you can even like register as a vendor, and you can support team working for the community of Rise Up. There's also a decorating a Rise Up poster, and whoever gets that wins. They win a 2025 gold sponsor with $2,500, which is pretty cool. And that's most of this. And this was actually the video I was talking about, even though it's from 2023. That was last year. But we are going to be just watching this video real quick on YouTube One.
Welcome everyone. My name is Willie Taillon. I'm part of the Rise Up Hot Air Balloon Festival Planning Committee. I do all their social media and media interviews, and today I just want to inform you of our second annual Rise Up Hot Air Balloon Festival that is happening this May 25th to the 28th. We have 5 scheduled flights throughout the weekend: Thursday evening, Friday morning, Friday night, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning, with our big Balloon Glow Day happening at Co-op Place from noon till, I'll say, 10 o'clock at night. We have lots of planned for that big Balloon Glow Day. We have a market from 12 to 8. We got a kids zone from 12 to 8. We have food trucks on site from 12 to about 10. The library is bringing some large adult games or interactive games. And then it's all finished by a balloon glow. Balloon glow, for anyone that might not know what a balloon glow is we tether all our balloons to the ground. We stand them up, and when it's safe to do so, everyone can come in, get up close to the balloons, meet the pilots, and just see the beautiful colors as they illuminate in the sunset backdrop. Once again, the dates are May 25th to the 28th. We recommend following all our social media feeds. Flying a hot air balloon is very safety oriented, not only for ourselves and our balloon pilots, but surrounding area and that. So stay tuned on where we're flying from, if we're flying. You'll stay up to date. For anyone that shows up to our launch sites, you're going to see all the balloons kind of strategically lay out. We'll lay out our balloons downwind. So then, we'll start getting people in the right spots. We'll start getting our balloons unfolded out of the bag, the basket, the burners attached to them. From there, we hook them up to the basket. We do our kind of walk around, make sure there's nothing it's going to impede us from inflating our balloons, and then we start to inflate them. Takes about 10 minutes to inflate a balloon. We'll stand it up. We do our last little checks. Our passengers, if we're flying anyone, will get into the basket. From there, you just look around your surrounding balloon pilots and balloons, and when it's ready, then it's your turn to take off. I enjoy flying my balloon because it's peaceful. It's a new adventure every flight. We can only control going up and down. The wind direction does change at different altitudes. So for me, it's the challenge of, okay, I want to get to a certain spot, but I might have to go up and down to different altitudes. And no flight is ever the same. It can be very similar, but for me, it's just a new adventure, and it's just very peaceful up there. You're flying with the wind, so you don't even have that wind in your face. It's just like you're floating in the sky. I do want to say that we encourage all the business communities. We're having a fun Rise Up Championship competition going on. So we want everyone to get in the spirit of the hot air balloons. All our pilots and out-of-town crew and guests that are coming to our community, just to show off our community spirit, to decorate their storefronts, maybe with some hot air balloons or a positive message on behalf of our nonprofit, Our Collective Journey. We just want to, rise up and lift everyone's spirits. So get in on the competition, go to our website, fill out a Google Sheets form, and we'll get you on the interactive map. Rise up means a lot of things to us. For me, it was rising up out of the pandemic and challenging myself and learn something new. Rise up, obviously, for the balloons themselves. When we partnered with our nonprofit group, Our Collective Journey, they're helping people rise up from their struggles or get them help. So rise up, to me, it just resonates in so many ways. And I think having a community, family friendly, multi-day festival to help people rise up I think it's important. We need to get with our family and friends and neighbors, loved ones, just get out, interact, and just have that social talk and watch the beauty of the balloons rise up.
Okay, anyways, that was the 2023 video. So Willie Tyon, he holds up Rise Up. He's the main director of Rise Up. And last year, Dale Ritchie, who flies Emily, I crewed with him on the Glow with Yoda, the Yoda balloon during Heritage Inn. And he was the hare last year. I don't know who the hare this year is, but I'm gonna guess he's the hare this year again. So the Rise of Hot Air Balloon Festival is a joint partnership between Willie and Cindy Tyon and our collective journey. After Willie's first experience in a hot air balloon, he fell in love with the magic of the ride and decided to become a pilot. After attending his first hot air balloon festival, he realized how uplifting it felt to be in a setting that brought such joy. After that experience, he and Cindy decided to bring a similar festival to Medicine Hat so their community could feel the same joy. With the understanding of what they want to accomplish, Cindy and Willie looked for the right partner. Our collective journey was selected to help ensure this event was uplifting in more ways than one. This is the 2023 promotional video. 2024 dates are May 23rd to May 26th. So that was the video. I'm not 100% sure if they're going to make a video for this year because in 2022 they did not make a video for that. So yeah, we are going to now check out the programs. I believe it's this one. Yeah. Wait, never mind. Yeah, this is just our collective journey information, but yeah, here's a podcast of Rise Up. So this was just a podcast of Rise Up. Sky High Resilience, the tale of the Rise Up. Join ride as we explore the Rise Up High Balloon Festival in Medicine Hat, Alberta. What? Yeah, that's the latest episode, but they've made podcasts of it before. And their Squamish rider, that's David Balloon's balloon. He came second in Medicine Hat last year, actually. Yeah, so yeah, they made tons of podcasts about Rise Up Balloon Festival. And yeah, most of about that. Yeah, that's it for this. I'm gonna go to Ultra Magic now. We're gonna review out some tasks. 2 days ago, I already reviewed the tasks, but I'm gonna review the balloon parts now, just like the engineering systems of ballooning. Alright. Okay, I believe. Yeah. Go to Eco Magic, yeah. Alright. Okay. Alright, so if you guys remember from episode 1 on Stuff You, that was in July. So Eco Magic balloons are a greater duration of flight. So it's an opportunity of duration in records. So Eco Magic balloons are special, like about different manufacturing companies, like Ultra Magic, obviously. And these are what Eco Magics look like. Eco Magics are racers that have aero fabric. Aero fabric is what is the style of the envelope, and they're just very fancy. Like, wait, if I zoom into here, I don't think. Oh, never mind. Here we go. So, as you see, this is aero fabric. Aero fabric is fancy for other racers. It's also fancy for having like same competition in the type of sport of Avenger. And without Eco Magic, we wouldn't be able to have actual racers because Eco Magic is actually probably the most shaped like special like designed racer in competitions. And yeah, this basket has 5 people because basically racers only usually have to have like 1 or 2 people in the balloon, but some ride balloons can also have like can compete also because Kiss the Sky competed in the 2023 Heritage and Balloon Festival but came 17th place. And the pilot said that it felt like he was on NASCAR driving a bus and everyone else had Corvettes. And yeah. So okay, I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna talk about the racers now. So that was just a quick review about Eco Magic and the aero fabric in it. But what is the racer? We talked about this in the Sport of Avenger with the parts. And basically, a racer, they're also known as MZ racers. This right here is an MZ racer. So there's main characteristics within racers. So there's good combination of performance, stability, and predictability, and then there's constant performance when climbing and descending. There's very safe and stable at high vertical speed rates. So when the MZ Racer is different to a Formula One car, it can be enjoyed by experienced competition pilots as well as those who want to learn to compete or just fly for fun. Yeah, so this right here, there's 5 in this guy because this is an MZ racer, and the rest are just racers. So that's basically a racer, because with racer, there is types of ancillary propane that makes it fast. So I'm gonna tell you the different info between racers. So racers are the fastest hot air balloons ever. Racers like Turn It Up and Zeppelin. Like we're planning to fly Zeppelin next week. But that's a duo within the racer. So a racer it was actually designed by Ultra Magic back in 1996, and it made a giant step forward in the world of competition ballooning. So it was the first ever time that a balloon has been designed, developed, and produced from a manufacturing company with demanding requirements of balloon competition. So a racer was designed in close collaboration with Schindler, a world top class computer. Even though I don't know who the hell Uwe Schindler is, but it's just he was just a world like pilot. So basically, in recent years, Ultra Magic designed the racer, and their actual first racer was the MZ racer. So Northern Flights is an MZ racer if you've seen it. Yeah, because if I show you real quick on Northern Flights on there. So when we go to there, see if I can find a photo of it. Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna find what. Oh wait, if I go to Heritage Inn, yeah, there's a photo of it on the Heritage Inn website. Yeah, I know that I spelled it wrong, but because I'm just speed typing. But all right, so I'm gonna go to here, and it's down to where. Okay, there we are. I'm gonna go down. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so as you see here, so it is an MZ racer because it has the tall envelope and the tall parachute. And also because with the Nomex is way different. The Nomex is curved, and most Nomexes, like in Aerostar, like it's just like that, but the MZ racer is like this. So the MZ racer, which Northern Flights is, so Northern Flights is a Kubitschek. It's a Kubitschek BB26XR, and it is a racer, as you see there. So basically, racers have different sizes. So this is 90,000 cubic feet. Kiss the Sky's about 170,000 cubic feet, and basically, cubic feet is how tall a aircraft is between it with its size and the parts. Okay, so that's done there. All right. So yeah, so now we're gonna be so that was the racer. We're gonna be talking about what envelopes so I know that I've already talked about this, but I want to review different tasks because soon when I do ballooning tasks in the future, I'm gonna stop using Ultra Magic, and I might move on to Cameron or Kubicek or whatever one is good. But in every Ultra Magic envelope, the quality like starts because when throughout manufacturing in a rigorous test flight inspection, so your balloon basically has to be good to inspect. So the back basically the standard durable 65-gram fabric is the quality for a ripstop nylon. So nylon is the um it's a fabric. It's the type of thing in fabric and balloons. Because nylon has high strength to maintain with resist fading and fungal attack. So balloons like this one right here cannot be like blown out as much. So especially with the 50-gram ultralight fabric, the lowest possible weight of that is most important because it's coated with a special silicone coating. With it's coating both sides and it's proved to give massive weight savings as well as packing down small balloons. So there's Shane Lockyer, he's a pilot, he flies a hopper balloon, and it's about what the hell is it's about 80,000 cubic feet. Like, because it's a hopper, and hoppers are very small compared to bigger balloons. Because there's a photo where it's just the hopper, and compared to Kiss the Sky, Magic Moments, and Black Magic, it's like way more shorter than those balloons. But with like the different envelopes, like it depends like how big it is, but no, it's not depend on its size, it just depends how big it is compared to the other balloon. So these are the types of series of balloons. There's B series, G series, S series, T series, V series, Z series, N series, MZ series, all which is a racer, M series, and H series. So Herbal Magic is a Z series. A Z series is mostly in fireflies, and mostly with the volume it's a model Z90. A Z90 is 18 height and it can fit at about 4 people in the balloon. And yeah, so right here, oh wait, yeah, sorry about that. So right here in this, so the volume of this balloon, wait. So as you see, there's 3 people in there, and compared to the envelope, it is a Z90. So a Z90 is one of the only models of a Series Z, and the Series Z is actually a very common type of like envelope to come in with, and it's also a type of model that's pretty common. Yeah, so compared to this other one, it has 4 people in there, but compared to it, it looks like it can fit one more extra person because this is the Z 100. So the Z 100 is it's not on the list, but it's known for a fabric which is a bigger mouth, bigger vent lines, bigger crown lines, and bigger drop lines. Because the drop line is a rope that comes out, but their drop line is longer and bigger compared to this balloon. All right, so that's what this Z series is. This is the T series also. The T series is what Grit Sterner is gonna be like that balloon I came up with, and it's gonna be a T1 it's gonna be a T180, but it's not gonna be like exactly the same diameter or same height as as another like T series balloon. It's gonna be way more different. It's gonna be ooh, I don't know how to say this, but yeah, about it's gonna be like this kind of. It's gonna be like about this. Cause the T series it has like better like drop lines better gores which the gore lines are what's on the envelope, and the gore lines are even attached to a better parachute than this other one. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop the share real quick. I don't know how long we've been recording for, but we're gonna have about a 5-minute little break. So I'm just wanting to say I'm just reviewing the tasks here. I know it's not compared to tasks, because in my other videos, it's just like how to complete balloon tasks, but I just call them balloon tasks live. Just saying what's the better balloon to compete with, what type of racer, what type of task is the best, and yeah. But anyways, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Take 5. Yeah. All right, guys, we're back from the 5-minute break. Just want to say there is also this website I found. I've been using the website for about 2-ish years, I guess. Yeah, but it is a let me just get it up. All right. Yep. If you guys have heard of this, it's also an app on the App Store. It's called UAV Forecast. UAV Forecast is telling you if you're flying a certain aircraft, it is not if it's good to fly or not good to fly. Currently it says it was not good to fly, but this morning, oh wait, never, yeah, but this morning it said good to fly. So basically, before I go ballooning, I usually check the forecast. So in conditions as of the temperature, it usually says what time it's at, how much miles per hour the wind's going, how much gust there is, and what type of temperature is on the right conditions as of Sunday. So yeah, because today is obviously Sunday, it's Mother's Day. But I was doing a ballooning test video on this day. And yeah, so this was just a quick thing I wanted to show, but we're gonna go back to Ultra Magic. And yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna be explaining some stuff about like competition. Going to the sport of adventure. I remember doing this on episode 2 in September, I think. No. That was it was somewhere in the summer, but it was on Stuff U. Anyways, I just want to explain just give a quick review on this. So, what is a hot air balloon? A hot air balloon is an aerostatical aircraft in which the lifting force consists of hot air produced by meeting a propane burner. So it's controlled by fire. It's usually made of nylon. It's controlled by paper and cotton, but that was back then in 1783. So the hot air balloon is remarkably simple in its conception and handling. The first hot air balloon was floated in 1783 in Paris in the Palace of Versailles. Using the materials available of the day, it consisted of a large bag to enclose the heat generated from a fire on the ground with a gondola attached to carry the people. And the modern hot air balloon consists of 3 main parts: the envelope, the large bag, the fuel system, the burner with low frame and fuel cylinders, and finally a basket of woven construction to carry the pilot and passengers. So envelopes are basically made of high-resistant polyamide fabric, also known as nylon. So with high temperatures, it can only fly only 3 times a week, or if you're in a good city with good weather. But it depends because there's usually a ballooning season from the spring until from usually sometimes the winter until usually like you can fly anytime, but for ride balloons it'd be from like the spring to the fall. So there's 3 seasons that basically a ride balloon can fly in Calgary: spring, summer, and fall, and that's including Kiss the Sky, but also Sundance, because Sundance flew here quite a couple times in 2023. But we're gonna be seeing how does it fly, because it's a review for those who hasn't watched my videos yet. So warm air rises, and most people know this because a hot air balloon rises because it has warm air trapped inside the envelope, and the warm air is hotter than the air outside the envelope, and therefore it's less dense. So this means that the air inside the balloon is lighter than on the outside. So if we have enough of like the lighter air generated inside the envelope, then the balloon will continue to rise and it will fly. Because there is a parachute. Oh wait, this isn't French, but this is parachute, four lines, Nomex, cables, vent line, basket. Oh, this is burner, but this part is also vent line. This is known as the scoop. The scoop is the part of the Nomex, and this is the other wait, this is the gore line. The gore line basically holds the fabric, so if it's flying high, then it just says if it's going way too like dense, because it basically denses with this vent line, but it also denses if you have this right type of rope on a balloon. So basically, obviously, we all know that if you burn, a balloon will go up, and if you stop burning, it will go dense. But basically, the top of an envelope has a large hole which is sealed with a fabric valve, and it's kept in place by the pressure inside the balloon. And the fabric valve looks similar to a parachute, and basically, crucially, it's called a parachute valve. So a pilot is able to let hot air out of a balloon by controlling a valve with a rope when he wants to come down quickly or land, and the valve automatically reseals when the rope is released. So I get this question asked a lot by tons of people I know, but can you steer a balloon? It's not true in the true sense, but a balloon it depends on where the wind is going. So it's basically wind directions vary at different altitudes. So by finding these different winds by going up and down, it's possible for experienced pilots to use them to maneuver the balloon with a quite a degree of skill. So usually, you can make a balloon go up or down by making it dense, but you can't really steer a balloon. It's not true, but it usually depends where the wind is going in different directions. So yeah, when can it fly? Usually in fall, summer, spring, some in winter. But yeah, because in Calgary you can fly in the winter. That is absolutely allowed. But with safety, there's when atmospheric air conditions are dry and stable with light winds. So the only times of the day you can fly is early in the morning and early evening. So early in the morning, if you fly at like 4 a.m., that's called a honeymoon flight. If you start flight at 7, that's a morning flight. And if you start flight at 5 or 6, that's an evening flight. Because the sun is way too bright and you can't fly during the afternoon because the nylon is not handle enough and it makes and usually during the middle of the day the heat of the sun generates thermals which makes the balloon very difficult to control. So often you'll see examples of thermals when you see large puffy clouds building up in the height of the sky. Balloons are also happier flying in lighter winds, and so are the passengers. Winds are also generally lighter in the mornings and evenings, but usually the reasons I just explained why you really see a balloon fly in the middle of the day, because in the cold winter it climates when the weather is fine and stable, and it's very often possible to fly for most of the day due to the lack of thermic activity. So yeah, that's basically you can't fly in the middle of the day often, but it depends like if you're flying like near the coast of a city or like the border of another town. So how safe is ballooning? Ballooning is the most safest aviation, but it's the pilot's fault if they're having the forms of controls and regulations that apply to aircrafts and airlines and they also apply to hot air balloons because parachutes are not required by the people in the basket, the same as they're not required in a passenger airliner. But ballooning is an adventure sport, not a dangerous sport, but it depends on the pilot and it also depends on the crew. So a balloon is a very simple, uncomplicated craft with very little to go wrong, and all the major items have a safety backup in case of failure. And Ultra Magic, led by a team, that's just aeronautical engineers, but that's a different story. But the equipment of a balloon is testing during a manufacture, so that is when you have to test fly, and you have to go to training school to get your license because you have to start training at age 16 to get your medical, and then at 18, that's the time when you start getting your license. So balloon pilots go through a very tough training and in examination. The process as a part of this training, they're taught that if they illuminate during the weather, it's not quite suitable for a balloon flight, then the flight will not take place. But safety first is the most important part of the wonderful experience of hot air ballooning because you gotta illuminate the burner, you gotta check how much propane you have, and you can't pull the burner too much because then you'll run out of propane. The max I see that you could fly is like about 2.5 like 2 hours and 10 minutes. Because the longest I've been in a balloon was like over 2 hours, and yeah. So there's also this video here. We're gonna watch it real quick. I'm just gonna check how long it is. 5 minutes. We'll watch it. That's basically the inflation of a balloon, and it's inflating quickly. And it's called that. So as you see, it's getting dense with the war lines. So as you see, that person, I'm just gonna pause real quick. That person that went in the balloon has to make sure everything is up before inflation. Yeah, there's another balloon inflating just right there. Yeah, we have to turn up the fans and make the chunk off just to remember that. And once the balloon is fully inflated, then they have to illuminate so that they can get the food out. It will pop up very quick. Yeah, so just where you saw that, I'm gonna go back a little bit, but where you saw that, I think it's right here, but yeah, right there. That person right there is going in, so that person can make the balloon make sure it's fully up. And as you see, they're burning. All right, and they have to turn down the fans a little bit, and once it's fully up, then they turn down the fans. So as you see, it's getting more fully up. Oh yeah, there's another balloon just right there. Well, they have to let the balloon basically they have to let the balloon sway on the ground for a little bit, and then they can go up with the weight on. And as you see, they have to pull it up and then pull it back. And then up there, there's that one. And yep, that was the video. So another question I get asked tons of times, is it difficult to become a pilot? But it's in the sentence. So it's absolutely not difficult to become a pilot because people who are really keen and determined, it's possible to become a balloon pilot in a very short period of time. But the thing is that regulations on pilot training are very slightly dependent on the aviation authority, and it's responsible in each country. So however, each training doesn't have a certain number of flights, but it's approved with a person studying for written examinations, and a practical flight test and solo flight must be taken. Because when you're training, it's usually you have to have a solo flight, and then after about 15 solo flights, then you can go with a duo. So so this should not be as daunting as the whole experience. It's very straightforward, but it can take anywhere from 2 to 12 months to gain your private pilot's license for balloons. So 2 to 12 months, that it's how much it takes. So, but the availability of crew to help, and of course having suitable weather conditions during the training period, it's additional regulations to license requirements for flying fare paying passengers or for flying commercially once you have gained your license. So yeah. So here's also how much a hot air balloon costs. So a hot air balloon costs from about $30,000 to $100,000. So it depends on the size and how much cubic feet it is. Cubic feet is also known as euros, but that's what they call in like Europe. But the cost of the balloon depends very much on the size and specification that you choose. So it's possible for a sport balloon to be like about $18,000, but for which how much years of active service, fun, and adventure you've had, it's also possible to spend much more should you so wish, because the range of size and types of balloons is diverse to meet every pilot's particular requirements, and a trailer is then required to transport and store the balloon equipment in, because first you got to get the balloon, then the propane, then the basket, then the trailer, everything, the fans, like lots of stuff. It costs tons of money. But fuel costs usually is used for an hour's flight, and they can work out as a little bit of a cost of a round of drinks. But however, one carries a reserve of fuel, allowing one to fly more than 1 hour. But in most countries, you require insurance for the balloon and its passengers. But however, because of the excellent safety record of ballooning, this is a lot less than insuring a sports car, because as you pay an annual premium, the more you choose to fly, the less the cost per flight will be. Because basically they just pay you for ride flights, and then you'll just get the money easily. So can the cost be shared? Yes, because ownership is ideally suited to club or syndicate ownership, similar to sailing. And as balloon ownership requires a small team to operate a balloon, a group of friends or workmates, all with the same interests, they can be the ideal basis for the syndicate. And this way, the costs for the individual are reduced dramatically. But you certainly do not have to be a millionaire to fly a hot air balloon, because costs can also be shared by gaining sponsorship for your balloon, but by putting the name of the local or national company on the side of your balloon, because you're absolutely welcome to put a company on your balloon, but they can give a tremendous source of advertising whilst you have your costs greatly reduced, and this can be a very practical way of operating a balloon. So costs can be shared when you're paying for a balloon, but it can't be I'm gonna share this cost. See you later. But with the syndicate ownership, it just depends if you have a company on your balloon. Okay, so that's for the sport of adventure, and that's for everything else. And we're gonna go to YouTube real quick, and I'm gonna show you some inflating videos. Yeah, just real quick here. It's gonna be about 10 or 5 minutes. But yeah. Okay, air, oh, hot air balloon inflation and deflation. Right. So here's 2 videos. We'll just watch this video first. It's only 2 minutes.
Most people have no clue that in
Oh, they might
2023, the
submit
best way to make
ad.
money on Amazon is not.
Only 1 minute. Okay. There's one thing that these people are doing wrong, I just noticed. So one, when they're deflating a balloon, they cannot be near any landscape or any side of a building. They have to be near a small similar field, or they have to be near depends not near like another like part of structure. So they're doing something wrong in this video. Do not listen to these people.
Oh, don't let people after. No, don't get close.
And yeah, this is the deflation with to get like together.
Holy, Amelia, here. Smile.
Well, yep, that one is up.
Smile, be calm.
Yeah, so they first deflated and then they bipolar the vet line and then they did the crown line, which made it go up. And now they're illuminated, which they're gonna go up. Okay, well that's done. Okay, so also for this one, that's inflation and deflation process. But also this one is a preparation for a hot air balloon takeoff. So sorry about that. I just got allergies, but we're gonna be watching this one real quick. And it's the preparation of launching. So they're speeding it up. It's a 3-minute video. So they gotta take off the straps. Sometimes they got off also. And they're inflating. So I'm gonna go back for just a little second. Wait, let me find it. Oh, wait. No. All right. So wait, let me reverse it a little bit back. So as you see, wait. Okay, as you see it here, these are the colors of a balloon, and the G is for Great Britain. So these people are basically launching in like probably like Lesno or they could also be launching in like somewhere in Great Britain because Lesno is just in Poland, but yeah. Or they could maybe be launching in Asda, and yeah. Even though that's not in most things. So as you see, those are the yeah, those are the lines for the attachment of the parachute. So they gotta screen those before flight, because those are also called the crown lines. When they got in flight. There's a rope there, so the balloon doesn't fly away, obviously. Alright, now they got it fully up.